Waiting to know is what got us banished from the Garden of Eden. Are you prepared to be cast out again, Eve?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Alex Menemy, and today I'm joined by the all-action cinematic duo of Ballerina director Len Wiseman and star of the show, Ana De Armas. How are we doing?
Hey,
Great.
thank
How are
you.
My first question then, Anna. There were some absolutely insane stunts you have to do in this film, but what was harder, learning to do on point in ballet or wield a flamethrower?
I'm gonna go with the flamethrower, just because, you know, when I was a little girl, I really wanted to be a ballerina, and I took some ballet classes just for fun.
It really does put a lot of pain and everything on your feet, on your toes.
It looks so painful in that sequence with all the, the blood and stuff.
Yeah. Meanwhile, when I was using the flamethrower, that was really intense. Another, you know, it's just something I never thought I was gonna have to use and just like carry with me, hitting people with it, and just the kick that the flame has is like very powerful, you know, and the fire, the heat. It was just.
Also, you've got to imagine the difference of shooting a flamethrower, but when you're lighting somebody on fire, feels like horrifying.
It is.
Because they're screaming and they're on fire, and it's just it's all really happening.
I read that to protect them, they coated them in grease. How does that help? In my head, that's flammable.
Yeah, no, it's a
It is an
protective
isolating
gel.
temperature gel,
Yeah.
something going on there that they do. This is the best of the best people, you know, working with fire, and it is impressive what they do. It's really like, wow.
Anna, tell me, what was the longest take you had to do? Because there are lots of one-take shots in this. And did you have any moments that were like, because someone messed up a take right at the end?
Oh, yeah, I mean,
I did quite a few. I have my
what do you think was
theory
the
on-
longest take? I think it was the grenade? No.
No, I think it was the
No,
kitchen.
it was the kitchen
Yeah.
with the knife.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the kitchen goes all the way from
Yeah.
downstairs, upstairs,
Yeah.
to the whole fight that leads all the way into the plate fight.
Yes.
So that
I think
that's-
that it's like when she goes up to the second floor and finds this woman, and they start, yeah,
How many times did you have to do that?
quite a few. And then like
we're usually on a
Len kept saying, just another one,
Yeah.
just another one. Remember?
Yeah, but it was like, but here's what's great. It's like I am, I will keep, you keep refining, but there's, you practice out all of these moments, and everything has a cue, and it would get to we got to a language where we'd be watching the monitor on like a really long take. Everything's working, and there's just one thing that could be better. And I'm like, I get to the point where I'm about to point to the screen, and Anna's going like, I got it, I'm on it. And it was, but that one, I think we kind of got to about probably eight takes or so.
Yeah.
8 is a big number when you're fighting and doing all these things. Yes.
I asked because I read this interview about the TV show Adolescence, which I'm sure you've heard of, because each episode is one take.
Wonderful show, by the
yeah,
way.
it's
Yeah,
awesome.
Incredible.
Great, yeah. But Ashley Waters, who is in episode 2, I think, was talking about how they did the whole take of the whole episode. And it ends with him chasing this kid down a street. And he accidentally yelled the actor's name rather than the character's name at the end of this 35.
I saw that.
So they had to go out back and do the
I
whole
saw
thing again.
that. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, I would, if that was me,
Yeah.
I would die. Yeah, even, I mean, I feel bad every time I screw up, a take. Because there's so much work, put into this, and everyone is really trying to do their best, and it's so challenging for every department, everybody, and when it's,
I know, and the thing that I do,
and then the focus guy goes, oh, it's out of focus, soft.
It's a sick kind of pressure.
Does that really happen with the focus?
But there's an energy behind it, and I think there's a different relationship with the audience when I'm watching. That if it's a longer take, the more tension you build, especially when it's actually Anna going through, that I think the audience, rather than going, oh, that's cool, like watching something that's cut, you actually go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And you get more tense to when it's done, there's a release that really, it grabs the energy in a way that
Absolutely. Well, the
energy.
energy is real. You really have to do it. You really have to be so, sharp in everything that's going on, especially because we're dealing with guns. And even though the safety on set is really well you know, organized and everything, but still it's like, you know, it's really happening. So you do feel the tension and the energy that everyone is putting into this shot.
That door will lock sooner than you think. You can still leave. You still have a choice.
Why didn't you leave?
I'm working on it.
Enemies a music magazine, if you didn't know, and so we always ask at the end of every interview, what is an album that you always go back to?
It's The Cure.
Oh, I was gonna say The
Were you?
Cure. Yes.
Really? Yeah, The Cure.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Just because this morning I. Anyways, yes.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, I think we're gonna get along. Yeah.
What is it about The Cure that you both loved?
I don't know. It's a kind of feeling that you know, part of my past, but it's also it has a mood to it, but also a bit of, it kind of picks your spirits up a little bit.
What about you, Anna? Is it The Cure? Or I read that you also like Childish Gambino and.
You know, it depends. I also love Leon Bridges. Any album from, I mean, especially the, what's it called, Anti from Rihanna. Or
Yeah.
Rihanna. I love that album.
Do you get to go to many gigs sort of when you're not working?
Not recently, no. I haven't.
The last one I
been-
went to was The Cure.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah, at the Hollywood Bowl.
See, that's the
Yeah.
problem. Since I haven't been in LA in so long,
Yeah.
I'm missing out on all those.
What did I go? No, the last gig I went
That-
to was my.
I was at Lauryn Hill, actually,
Oh, really? Where was that?
in LA.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
I've got to wrap there, but thanks so much for chatting to you
Yes.
guys.
All right, pleasure.
Thank you.
And what, may I ask, is your name?
When you think of me, you should think of fire.